What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Happy Tuesday. Like the thumbnail says, today I want to give you guys kind of like an idea of what my future plans are with the H2. Before this whole situation that we're going through right now, I have plans to do a few upgrades on the H2. So after I got laid off not too long ago, you can go ahead and check out that video right there on the link. All the plans that I got for the H2, including purchasing other cars, I pretty much shut down all the plans. But I want to give you an idea of what you expect to see, what you can expect to see in the future. And when I said the future, I'm not saying in a month or so, again, because of the situation that we have going on. But basically, one of the things that I've been trying to do with the H2 for a while now, what I wanted to do was a lift. I've been looking to get a lift on the H2. Now, there are two people that I'm looking at, two manufacturers that I'm looking at. One of them is Fabtech, I believe it's pronounced. I've been seeing them for a long time. Someone that had an SUT, 05 SUT, had a Fabtech lift on their SUT, but it was a 6-inch lift. That's kind of like too much for me. What I'm looking at is somewhere on the 4-inch lift, and I believe Rough Country makes a 4-inch lift. I haven't looked into the details of the lift kit. I'm trying to get something that's bolt-on. I don't want to get anything that requires any welding or cutting or anything. I want to make it easier for whoever puts it on to take it back out in case I want to go back to stock. That's one of the things. Obviously, bigger tires, bigger rims specifically, and I got my little list here now. When it comes to the rims though, I've been looking at some method wheels. I believe the model is MR309. By the way, I want to put links to all the stuff that I'm telling you guys on the description of the video. If you happen to be on the same situation that I am and you can't make up your mind on some of the stuff that I'm going to mention that I want to put on the H2, check the description of this video and I'm going to put links to all of the stuff. Again, the rims that I've been looking at, these are method wheels. MR309 is the model, I believe, and size I believe might have been 18, so just a little bigger than the stocks. I think the stocks are what, 17. 20-inch wheels might be a little too big, but I think 18 is kind of like what I'm looking to be at. As far as tires, I haven't made a decision on what do I want, but I want to get a combination of something that's not too rough for daily driving. I know that some people like to have off-road tires for daily driving, and that's fine, that's your money. But in my personal opinion, again, I respect your opinion, please respect mine. It doesn't make sense for me personally to be having these big off-road tires to be driving on the pavement. If this H2 was like my weekend off-road vehicle, then I won't mind. But as far as tire goes, I want to get a mix of something that has some good threat for the off-roading, but it's also kind of like a good thing for the daily beat up. So that's it for the rims though. The seats that I made a video yesterday, or what, 2 days ago, the video I posted, you can go ahead and check out right here, right there. I don't know where the link is gonna come up. The seats on my H2 are the stock seats, but I want to get black seats, and there's only two ways for us, because I'm pretty sure most of you might be Hummer drivers, to get them. You both know that it's either I order them online or get them on eBay from used seats, or I go to an upholstery place. I don't know what I'm gonna go with, but eventually, if you stick around long enough, you will see that I want to get these. I want to get these seats on black. I do have headrests. As of right now, it's just me and my wife. Nobody sits back there and uses the DVDs on the headrest. But I'm not too crazy about it. I do plan on upgrading that at one point, but there's nothing that I'm going crazy about. What else we got here? lights. My headlights are the stock headlights. There is 2 manufacturers that I've been looking into. One of them, you're gonna see, you're gonna have to check the description of the video. Is this headlights that I've been suggested by, I think it was like 8 people already. 4 of those had them on their H2, and I was kind of happy with what I saw when they turned them on at night. Those headlights, I want to put a link on the description of this video. And then there is the Jeep, new Jeep headlights. They do require a little bit of cutting, I understand, but I'm going to look into that later on. Jeep headlights are not cheap. They come at a price, but the end result is really nice. There's a harness that they sell to do to adapt from whatever wiring comes out with the headlights for the H2. Not sure those are available on Amazon, but if they are, I want to try and put a link on the description of the video. One of the subscribers on Instagram suggested sign markers, which I also want to upgrade on the H2. I still got the factory sign markers, but I want to upgrade. And he sent me a link. He also posted a couple of clips of the sign markers on Instagram, and I'm gonna go ahead, and I think I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna go with those they're LED sign markers. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with those, because after I did a little bit of research, I find out online that there was a couple of other homeowners that got them. Again, links on the description for the sign markers. Other than that, what else I got on my little list though? This headliner is the original one. You all know that these things leak a lot of water right here in front, and what's happening is the cloth on the corners, it's coming off a little bit. I've been to a couple of places already that do this kind of work, and they haven't given me an exact quote yet, because they said come drop the truck off. You know how that goes. But I want them to do the whole thing. Even these right here on my sunroof, I wanted to replace that. I want to black it all out, because again, this is the original one, and it's not fluffy anywhere in here, only on the 2 corners, because you know these things leak water like crazy, and I thought I'd seal them up, but you all know. Radio wise, also I've looked at 3 different radios. The reason why I went ahead and put this knob radio in here was just like a fun project, because if I think I mentioned it in one of my previous videos, this truck came kind of like all gutted out. The previous owner took the factory radio, which was a 6 CD changer that came with these things, took it out and put a radio, which I have back there. I think it's a JVC. Actually, you know what? Let's go and check it out. Let me turn this thing off. Let's see. I don't even remember what the radio was, but I want to show you what the H2 had, and I also want to show you what I want to show you guys what was on there before. Oh shoot! Now, the factory nav radio was not an upgrade, because you all know that that doesn't have Bluetooth or any of that stuff. Okay, here we go. This is it. This is the radio that was on there. This guy has pretty much anything that the factory radio, excuse the junk in the back of the H2. I've been driving around with this table for a while now. So that's a radio that I had. Nothing wrong with that radio, but again, I wanted to go back to stock just for fun. That's the OEM radio is not an upgrade at all. It's actually a downgrade. But I had, like I said before, I think there's 4 different radios that I looked at. These radios have pretty much everything that's up to date. Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth, and all that good stuff. As far as speakers to go with that radio, with whatever radio I go with, I have no idea yet what I want to do, and I want to show you. This is what the previous owner did. I hate these ding ding ding. So this is what the previous owner did. He put, or whatever shop he went to, they put CR covers on the speakers, but the speakers underneath it, they're Hertz speakers. I'm not a radio guy, but I've been told that Hertz speakers are good. But what happens is, I think these speakers are like out. Also, the tweeters on this thing, this guy's right here, I put those in on one of my first videos. You can check out the link right here to see the whatever shop they took this H2 to. What they did is they took all the tweeters and they just put sun in there to make it look like a tweeter, but there wasn't. I got the both tweeters and I replaced them. But I do want to get all that ripped out at some point and replace with something newer. By the way, if you have any suggestions, if you've done a radio upgrade on your H2 and you're pretty happy with, write down on the description of the video any suggestions. As you guys watch the video, if you got suggestions for a radio setup, stereo setup, let me know. As far as the headrest go, they do have the DVD whole deal on. I think, I'm not sure, that these, I'm going to show you. You know what? Sorry, I should have shown you that one. I do want to upgrade them. Nobody sits back here, but I want to upgrade them. These are the ones that I have right now. You can barely see it, but you get the idea. The brand is Rosen, and they work. Both of them work pretty good. I wish the audio on the on these thing was wired differently. The way the audio works on these is actually you gotta have a plug in there, regular 3.5 millimeter plug, or I believe this might have Bluetooth. It came with a pair of headrests, but they were kind of broken, and I haven't got the time to order them because, again, nobody sits back here. But I do want to replace it with something newer, something that I can have some probably like an Android. I don't know. I don't even know. I haven't done my research, but if there is an Android headrest, though, I would like to get something that has Wi-Fi capabilities on it. At one point back here, what I had is under my driver's side, I had one little component back there, and under the passenger side, I had a mini PC that was connected to one of the channels on this headrest. And anybody that was sitting on the back seat, just for the hell of it, if you wanted to get internet access and all that, you could on that one specific outlet. And then I have one Bluetooth keyboard that was barely used, and at one point, I think because of the heat, the PC, the mini PC that was underneath the seats, went out on me, and I never bothered replacing it because, again, nobody barely sits back there. But if you know a headrest that had just up to speed when it comes to like Wi-Fi and stuff like that, I don't mind the Android operating system. So let me know. Write down on the comments any suggestions that you guys have. I think I pretty much cover all the plans that I have so far for the H2. There's something else that I want to build a 6x6, but I don't want to talk about that because that may not happen after the situation that we're living in, pretty much the entire world right now, and me not having a job anymore. I may delay it, but that's something that'll be another video. If you're interested in seeing the 6x6, let me know. It's gonna happen, just not now, for the obvious reason. again, that's pretty much it. If you made it this far in the video and you have any suggestions at all, please go ahead, write them down on the comment section. Again, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and like I always said, we'll see you guys tomorrow.